tour. And we have people from Carnival Sunrise, Freedom, and Conquest. This tree is 200 years old on this island.
Ride on the left hand side here. Now, if everybody continue to look on the left, you'll notice that a lot of transportation has a lot of different color plates. For example, our jitney or bus plates are green and yellow. Our taxi plates are yellow and black. Our government official plates are red and white. Our local citizen plate here is aquamarine. Now, on the left hand side would also be the bus stop. So we don't have anybody on the bus stop, but getting on the bus stop here on the island, we can simply stand on the bus and wave the bus down. Now, stopping on the bus. Where you guys are from, you're probably pulling on the screens or tapping your card to get your bus to stop out. Well, here's the fun part. When we want to get off the bus here on the island, we say, bus stop! And the bus stops. But don't worry, family, even if you miss your stop here on the island, you will never get lost. Simply because everything comes right back here on Bay Street. All right, family, as we continue to walk, coming up on the left-hand side is another one of our government colors. That mint, green, and white. That is customs and immigration. All right, family, as we make our way down Bay Street, you guys remember that the Minister of Tourism stopped down by the World Fountain? Well, he also helped us form our very first jungle movie on Bay Street, calling it the Bay Street Boys. All right, family, as we make our way to Elizabeth Avenue. Can anybody tell me the thing that's named after? Queen Elizabeth. Someone's been reading the history, huh? Correct. We're headed to Elizabeth Avenue. As we take our time and walk down family, now before we get there, coming up is that beautiful shop plaza across the street before our very own native art store. So we do have our very own Bahamian people that do paint, draw, and sculpt Bahamian artwork. It's called the Native Art Store. Now it is a strictly owned Bahamian store, and it has strictly owned Bahamian paintings inside. All right, family, as we make our way to Elizabeth Avenue, we're like 5 minutes away, and we're gonna get you guys nice and hydrated. Watch your steps. All right, family, as we walk through Elizabeth Avenue, we're gonna make some hands and put you across. 95% of our items are imported. As we continue.
Yep,
So,
expensive.
Where you from? How much do you spend on a local bread? $2. Welcome to the island of the Bahamas, where you can get a local bread
5 to
starting
7.
anywhere from $6 to $10.
Yeah.
Wow. How about a gallon of milk? Where you from?
Gallon of milk, I'd say maybe 5.
Woo. Welcome to the island of Bahamas, where you can get a gallon of milk
$12.
starting anywhere from $7 to $11. Wow. One more. How about a box of cereal?
$5.
Yeah.
$5 or, and guess what? Angie is not exaggerating. I bought a box about 2 days ago. Our box of cereal could run us anywhere from
15.
$9 to $17.
Yeah.
$7. Minimum wage here on the island is only $5.25. Wow. So, if you see your beautiful tour guide Angie with milk in her refrigerator and cereal in my cupboard, Just know that Angie probably had to work about 3 to 4 jobs just to put that grocery. Wow. All right, family, guys, we continue to walk up. Now we're up by the right. Shirley Street. Now, Shirley Street is named after one of our great Governor Generals, Sir William Shirley. Sir William Shirley would have served as Governor General in the Bahamas in the year 1760 to 1768. All right, family, got a little treat for you guys. Now, I want everybody to take a look on the left-hand side as we walk in. And I want you guys to take a look on the right-hand side. Now, everybody look straight ahead. All of these buildings I just showed you are law firms. And you're gonna see a lot of them here on the island. Guess what, family? We have a lot of law firms, but we can't afford no damn lawyers.
Not public defenders.
I'm talking about that beautiful building. 59. Is anybody familiar with the Red Cross?
Yes.
Well, this would be similar to it. It is a non-profit, cultural, and educational organization that is dedicated to Bahamian history. So, anytime you guys want to know more or learn better about the Bahamas, you guys can look up the Bahamas Historical Society and get all the information you need. All right, family, as we head on another crossing, we're going to wait for your lovely tour guide, Angie. Now, this tree is more than 250 years old to the island. It is known as a silk cottonwood tree. Now, these silk cottonwood trees were the trees for the slaves as their praying grounds. So they would come underneath them and pray. They're also known to be a symbol of the sun. Now, these set of trees were said to be brought here by a set of South Carolinas in the 1700s. Now, the bark of these would have been used to heal minor scrapes and cuts. But the bark of these were especially used for making canoes for the slaves to move back and forth in the water. All right, family, as we head over, watch your step. Coming up on the left-hand side.
Oh yeah, clean, this is the clean stairs. The clean staircase. Straight up.
Everybody to shade. Everybody right here. Everybody to shade a bit. Welcome to the passageway, or what Angie likes to call a little taste of heaven. Now, this is our very first restroom stop, okay? Anybody has to use the restroom? Anybody? I see you, Mama, I see you. Everybody else, this is your picture-perfect moment. So you guys want to take out your phones and cameras and take as much pictures as possible. You guys want to make those friends and family back home as jealous as possible. And if anybody needs to take pictures, you guys have your beautiful tour guide, Angie, who takes right this way. Everybody has to use the restroom. Everybody. Now, behind me, or in front of you guys, is known as the Queen's Staircase. Now, to some of us locals, like myself, we know it as the 66 steps. Now, those slaves were also given an option that if they left their masters at the time and joined the British Army or colony, that they would be entitled to become free men. So, as free men, they decided to build their beautiful staircase for the Queen. But she only reigned for Queen for 64 years and 214 days. Therefore, us locals would not address it as the 66 steps because she didn't live that long. We would call it the Queen's Staircase. All right, time here to make our way by those beautiful set of stairs.
Go back.
Before we climb, I have to in the meantime, you guys can model all of these beautiful family, get front. Now this right here, is that fort, the fort eyebrow. Never seen that. This is the escape route in the city. Now, the government has closed it off for your safety in mind. A lot of locals report showing caution signs, so the government did decide to close it. All right, family, so we are going to make our way up these beautiful stairs. But before we go, I have two things to tell you. One, we're going to take our time and climb ever so gently because you guys are on vacation. Right? Number two, I want you guys to know that these set of stairs are used as our local gym. We use these stairs morning, noon, and night to get daily exercise. All right, family, as we head up, walk the steps.
Put it on both shoulders or one?
The one side is correct.
Look, watch these stairs.
She raised for yeah. If y'all want to see a
So, who's ready to go to the water tower? Well, you know, I'm kidding, man. I want to lose my job. I'm being closed all the time. But guess what? Growing up here on the island, we have two ways to get a family. One, you can take the elevator or the stairs. All right, family, as we merge over, because traffic is coming on this side. So I want everybody on my left, merge over for me. Everybody merge over. Make sure everybody's on the other side of me. You love the tall guy, all the way down. That's what he said. Get the paint. Give me the paint. That's why when I stay in my bed, it's more. Right?
Going through.
What's your family? Okay, family, I want you guys to take a look inside here. Now I want you to tell me what you think this wood bin or still used as.
A grill. I don't know.
No. Can I have some more guesses?
That's too deep.
No holding cell. No drain. Can I get one more?
Like the fridge?
No.
Mashed potatoes.
You guys remember that cool passageway I was showing you guys by the stairs? So this would be the escape route. Let me give you guys a demonstration. If an enemy would have been coming from the sea, Lord Dunmore has seen that. Run down that fort, take these stairs, and this was a direct escape route by the 66 steps. I found out what you guys turn around to this beautiful tree right here with green leaves. Now, this tree right here is known to the island as our local native almond. Now, we can pick our almond at two places here on the island. At its green form, we can rinse it off, pick it off the tree, rinse it off, and eat it. Or at its hard form. Now, what my grandmother would do is she would extract the almond from the shell, add it over a little bit of heat, and add a little bit of sugar to that. Let that cool, and that was known to Angie as an almond cake. All right, Angie, family, turn around. I want to tell you guys one last thing about this port before we leave. Now, these cannons you guys are looking at are called replica cannons. Now, the Queen thought it was too expensive to be bringing in the real cannons back and forth, since this port has never seen action. So, they're replaced by replica cannons. Now, the cool thing about these replica cannons is they do fire every Thursday afternoon with light bombs. All right, family, as we head out, watch steps. name Atlantis, that was called Hog Island. Now that was discovered by a gentleman called Huntington Hogport in 1959. Why the name Hog Island? Because of the livestock and the hogs running around on it. Now, the government thought that nobody wanted to stay to an island called Hog Island. So they later changed the name down into 1962 to the beautiful Paradise Island. You guys want to hear the irony? We have another one of our islands on the eastern side of Paradise Island called Exuma, where you guys can go swimming with those pigs. All right, family, what you guys are looking forward. You guys see that bridge out there? Almost like a bridge?
Yes.
You see it?
Yes.
That's no bridge. That is known as the Michael Jackson Suite. Now, Michael Jackson would have stayed there 2 to 3 months to prepare for a show. So that lovely suite could run you guys to about $25,000 a night. There is only a 4-night minimum stay. And wait, there's more. You guys have to put in 1 year reservation in advance. But if any one of my beautiful walking tour family needs a ride there, guess what? Angie also does.
Yeah.
Because our doorbells are made up of a lot of bright, beautiful colored notes. Our coins are shaped uniquely because we have squared, circular, and triangle coins. Okay, family, I want you guys just to focus on the bottom part. Now, in the year 1796, this beautiful building, which is also made of a limestone, would have been Nassau's very first prison. And in the year 1897, converted into this beautiful library you guys are looking at. I want everybody to look to the top of that library. Now you'll notice that the roof is shaped differently. Now that is simply because there is a bell to the top. So you guys remember that gentleman by the name of Wood Rogers? Yeah. Well, he would hold town meetings. He would simply run to the top, ring the bell, and alert everybody in the town that the meeting has started. All right, family, as we head over to the left-hand side, welcome to the Garden of Remembrance. Watch that, family. It was made there with the rubber wrap. Yep. Here are the names of the guys that we lost in World War I and World War II. Family, if you see your name up there, welcome back. Take a look, family, as we exit. Anywhere in the shade you can stand. Just stand in the shade a bit. Come on, 5 more minutes. Anywhere in the shade you can be.